Okay, hello and welcome to Kingdom Hearts 1, Proud, Level 1, No Equipment, and Speedster. Tried this yesterday. The stream ended up being crap. Like, eating a lot of spicy food and then going to the bathroom loads of crap. Like, yesterday's stream was horrible. But I do have this. The file I made when you first save in the game. Just to skip all of the intros and stuff. And just to show everyone, it's only been 8 minutes. EXP 0 is on. And actually, config, yep, shows it here. Final mix Proud. I don't know what happened yesterday. It was just such an off day for me. Kept messing up in the worst ways possible. I got destroyed by guard armor when I normally shouldn't. Hopefully that changes today. Come on, kill me. You don't have to win this fight. Good. Oh yeah, and I skipped to this file because I wanted to jump over all the intros and stuff. Because you can't skip them still. Kinda wish you could, but you can't. Also can't skip the ending things. Alright, 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Good, the same rope I used yesterday to hang myself. For that terrible stream. Oh well, enough about that. The goal is Proud, Level 1, No Equipment, and Speedster. Speedster is beat the game in under 15 hours. Someone told me last time that the hours it shows on your game, you can actually get Speedster because it cycles through every 100 hours. So if your hours go up to like 59 hours, well I guess it's not 100. It'll be like 59 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, and then like does another minute or a second, it'll go back to like 0, 0, 0, 0. So you could get Speedster that way, but I found out the color changes when you do that. I think the original color for the time is like blue or green. No, it should be green, and then it changes to blue after you go past the limit. It'll just reset. So this is very much legit. Okay, we need to go see Riku first. God, like, it took me forever last part to just jump there. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Alright, Riku, let's go. Man, Riku kicked my ass in this race last stream. Good thing that stream will never see the light of day.
If I win...
understand. Like, I don't remember, did Riku always run this way? Or did his AI get smarter or something? Oh well, I'll let him keep jumping there. I'll go this way. I'm gonna make it. Did it. Alright, now to talk to Kairi. I think I need the shrooms, drinking water, some coconuts, and fish. I also need fish. Oh, and that seagull egg. Oh, hey there, Nominee Oblivion. I'm kind of glad you didn't show up yesterday. The stream yesterday was horrible. Everything messed up for me. But listen, starting over, this is Redemption. Doing Proud Level 1, no equipment, and Speedster. Which pretty much is Proud Level 1, no equipment, but just skip all the cutscenes. There was a stream yesterday, same time, but at like 3 o'clock I decided to give up because I was struggling. Oh yeah, and then the coconuts. Also, my bird is chirping, that's nice. But yeah, yesterday I decided to give up. Because things were just going really bad. Damn it, don't give me good coconuts. Just go for the fish. But yeah, yesterday was like a huge off day for me. Invisible fight though, I hope you can replicate it. Where are the fish at? No, that's not fish. Come on. I streamed this yesterday. And I got completely screwed over by myself. I was so horrible at this, you wouldn't believe it. And like 1 hour in, I'm like, you know what, I'll just say the stream never happened. No one can prove it. At least I thought no one could prove it, but unfortunately Twitch is messing up and won't let me delete it.
Come on!
I don't know why, but yesterday I was just off. Things didn't feel right. Forgot to get a shroom. Yeah, Twitch proved it. Oh, I didn't see Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything's videos. I didn't see his predictions. Let's say though, he's been pretty close with those predictions from watching the episodes. Anytime I ever make a prediction, I'm always dead wrong. Anytime I play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross during the raid weeks, I'm like, okay, the cutoff for top 100 is gonna be like 200 million Lux. It's like 500 million. I'm like, fuck. Okay, it's gonna be 4 billion. It's like 5 billion. I'm like, shit. My predictions are never right. Alright, now it should have everything. The 3 shrooms, the egg, coconuts, the water. I hate it when one has a good theory, but it's not actually happening. You had some pretty good theories. I like the Blue Angel theory you had. Becoming an AI. Let's go see Riku as he destroys this world. It's all his fault. He opened the door. I really wish today would go really well with this. No fuck-ups on guard armor or Clayton or whatever. Like, I was just so out of it yesterday. Why theory is just what I wanted to see, but it's not a theory and it wouldn't be anymore. It was. No, I guess you're right. It wasn't a theory, but it was pretty cool. God damn it. I already know today isn't gonna go well now. Yep. You know it's bad when you lose to Darkseid.
This should help.
Come on. Guess my bad luck from yesterday isn't over yet. Damn, I lost twice. How bad at this game do you have to be to lose to Darkseid twice? I'm gonna waste one. Let's go up. Alright, I'm going up. How bad Days Riku? Nah, it's not even that bad. I never realized how bad Days Riku really is. His moves suck. Well, I don't know about the damage though, but his moves absolutely suck. His Dark Fireball, it might chase you sometimes, but it'll always fail. His Dark Aura, sure it's a little bad, but the impact he does when it finishes, it's so horrible. Like, back in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, that impact it does on the ground when you finish Dark Order, it covers the entire screen. Or not the entire screen, it covers the entire area. Here, it doesn't even, like, in days, it doesn't do that. It carries, like 2 feet away from Riku, and that's it. His dark roll isn't that bad, just jump and glide. Assuming you can glide. Okay, I need to kill 5 of these things. Anywhere.
Come on! Come on!
Just fucking destroying shit. I think that's 2 I got. Then you get 3 more before I die.
Come on! Come on!
I think 2 more kill. Okay, 1 more. And I should be fine. There. Whoops. Oh well. I'm fucking destroying Leon. Maybe I'll beat him and get an elixir. Damn it.
Come on!
Damn it. Come on, I want that elixir. Give it to me. Fireball me, bro. Come on. Oh shit, can I do this? Can I lift it? Damn, it won't let me. Fuck, I want to kill him and get an elixir, come on. I know it's wasting time, but... An elixir? Who the fuck doesn't want an elixir?
Come on!
Damn it, I was so close. Elixir hype.
Hey, you
Fun
found
fact, in 5th
nice
grade,
going, Leon.
I actually was in a not storytelling, what's it called? No, it was in 5th grade, it was,
It looks like things are worse than we thought.
Was it
A lot
8th
worse.
grade? Might have been 8th grade. I was in a spelling competition, just in the class, just for fun. And the first word I got, I lost. It was elixir, and I spelled it wrong. It's E-L-I-X-I-R. I said E-L-I-X-E-R. I'm like, elixir. It's elixir. You say elixir. You don't say elixir. It was elixir, though. Played so many games that have elixir in them, but never really paid attention to how to spell it. So yeah, fun fact. I won in the second game, though, that we did in the class. Because, like, the teacher said that the winners in the 3 games get extra points on their test scores. The first game, I think I was absent that day. The second game was that, and then the weekend, and Monday was the 3rd game. And I went over to my friend's house, not Scrub. This was
worse. There's nobody here.
Yeah, it was about the time, but not Scrub. It was a different friend, neighborhood friend. And I'm like, man, I'm so worried about the spelling thing. I don't know how to spell words. Like, what if he says like scissors or something? I don't know how to spell scissors. And he's like, oh, it's easy. Just say Skysors, S-C-I-S-S-O-R. You know. And believe it or not, in my turn, when I had to spell.
Wake up.
I got scissors, and I'm like, oh, are you fucking kidding me? I got scissors? That's the word I'm gonna have to spell?
You okay?
I did win that game, though. I won. Got
Those
first in that
creatures that
class.
attacked you are after the Keyblade.
And that class is
But it's
spelling
your
bee
heart-
anyway. I was so hyped. Like, of all things, fucking scissors. I didn't expect it. I was so happy when I got it. Fucking extra 10 points on my test. Yeah, sorry about the elixir hype, it's dead. I'm sorry. No items. I want to put in some items for myself. I already wasted a potion like an idiot. I need another potion. God, this feels so weird. Like using this item menu instead of the Kingdom Hearts 2 item menu. But yeah, that's my little story on how I managed to spell scissors correctly, and why I'll always remember how to spell elixir correctly. Donald is fucking eviscerating these things.
Come on!
Boom. Alright, now the fucking guard armor. Please do not take like 10 tries like yesterday. Pretty sure no one's gonna help me. So,
Come on!
how you like me?
Come on!
Kind of want to. I think one of his body parts might break. I'm pretty sure one of his body parts are gonna break, so gotta just hope. Yes! Need it. Oh, I don't know how to do this. How come this happens sometimes? Like, his body just collapses. Like, what causes it? God, thankfully, only took one try. Wasted 2 high potions, but I'm a scrub, I knew it. Besides, you get a shitload of high potions here.
So, you were looking...
So yeah, that's the story of why I'll always remember how to spell elixir. And scissors, I guess. I'll always remember how to spell scissors. Skysors. S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S. Like, of all fucking things, scissors. There's mail up there. I need one of these. Not 1, I think I need 6 for a Mega Ether, which would be very important for final hardness. You get another mail up there. I think this thing gives you money. I'll take the money. I think it's like 120 money. Fuck, you know what I remember? Which way do you go? Do you go up or down? I think it was down. I'm like 95% sure it's down. Oh well. You know, funny thing about the spelling thing. Oh, wrong button. Oh, that's it. You know, at night, I can't really fall asleep very easily. I don't know how people do it. Like, they just go to bed, and they're like, I'm tired, I'm gonna sleep now. Sleep. I don't know how they do it. But when I go to sleep, or when I go to bed and I try to sleep, it's like, it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a long while. Because I'm constantly thinking to myself, okay, I'm gonna sleep now, but won't I remember how I'm gonna sleep? And then, won't that mean, like, it should be impossible? You can't remember going to sleep. But then, does that mean, like, I'm just thinking about it. And that really, like, makes me stay up. I don't know what it is, I just can't sleep either. Like, a lot of people have tricks to help with that. It's like, oh, take some medication, take a shower before you sleep, that'll help. I don't like taking showers before I sleep, because then I'm, like, sweating inside bed, and I'm like, ugh. But yeah, like, at night, the way I fall asleep though, the way I know I'm going to fall asleep is my mind will start to stop, like, lag a bit into thinking. Like, I'm thinking sentences to my mind like, okay, I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm going to fall asleep and have a dream about something, and then, like, my mind will start to lag behind. It'll be like, okay, I'm trying to, what was I just thinking? Like, it skips words that I'm thinking about. I'm like, what am I thinking about? What is happening? Like, my memory starts to fade, my mind starts to go, and then, before I know it, boom, I'm asleep. So usually what I try to do is I just try to overload my mind. But if there's one thing I try to avoid, don't think about, like, don't think, okay, I'm gonna fall asleep, but I can't remember what I have to remember in order to fall asleep. Like, don't think about that, or else it'll keep me up for many hours. One of these had Dalmatians, I can't remember. That one did, good. And there's also one here, yes. Don't think about exciting things or porn. That definitely keeps you up. I don't know, if that happens to me, I'm just sitting in bed with wood in between my legs, and it just doesn't go down. Because now I thought about it, I have to finish or else. So just, it's on like my list. Don't think about it. Push.
It's way too...
Like, as soon as it goes up, you get that tent in the bed, like, it's not gonna go down. Not for another, like, 30 minutes. So I have to not think about it. Or else. But yeah, usually what I do is like I overload my mind by thinking about things. Usually school related. Like things back in high school, how things were. That party.
Come on!
I don't know, it's my mind, like my mind is angry at me. It's like, don't tease me like this, okay? Don't do it. Don't make me rise up and then say we're not doing it. Or else. I'm not going back down until you finish. But yeah, usually what I think about is old high school experiences, and maybe middle school, maybe some elementary school too. That spelling thing was something I thought about as well. Fuck me. Messed that one up. Like another spelling thing that I had. Back in... No, it was 4th grade. We had a lot of spelling things to help. Every Friday we had a spelling thing. Like we would all get up. We would sit in like a big circle. Or I guess because the desks were square, we would sit in a big square of desks. And we would play this game called Blackout, which is pretty much you have to spell a word. You each say a letter. Whoever gets it wrong sits down. Whoever finishes the word, like you're spelling like party, like P-A, like you say P, the next person says A, the next person says R, the next person says T, and then the last person says Y. After that person says the last word, you have to say Blackout. And then the next person immediately dies. Like, they don't die, but they sit down. Like, you lose. If you spell wrong, or you're on the receiving end of a blackout, then you lose. And your victory for winning blackout is... you get to eat lunch with the teachers. Not in the teacher's lounge, like, they wouldn't allow kids there, like, obviously, but... you just get to eat in the classroom with the teachers. Like, a lot of my elementary school teachers, it wasn't just one, it was like multiple. Like, okay, kindergarten, I think it was one. Actually, I don't remember much of it. It might have been one. 1st grade was definitely one, I remember that. Well, barely. 2nd grade was 2, 3rd grade was 1. Sometimes 2 in 3rd grade. 4th grade was 2. 5th grade was 1. Alright, I guess it's 50-50. But in 4th grade it was 2 teachers, sometimes 3. It even went to 4 one time. We had a student teacher, Miss Seti, I remember. I remember who the 3rd one was. Maybe it was just 3. But yeah, that was your victory. You get to eat lunch with the teachers. And you get to pick one person to eat with you from that class. And like, as an adult now, you look back and you realize, wow, what a shit prize. But like, as a kid, you think about it, you're like, wow, I don't have to be like a normal kid and eat lunch in a lunchroom. I don't have to sit in like that disgusting lunchroom and eat. It was actually a very clean lunchroom. Albeit the floors. Like, the floors underneath the tables and the actual tables. The actual tables had a shitload of gum on them. Like, if you put your hand on there, you need to put that in like a chemical bath to get rid of all that germs and bacteria. But like, the lunchroom, instead of like going there, you get to go and you eat lunch in your class. That was fun. Yeah, 4th grade was definitely one of my hardest years in elementary school. At least that I remember, because my brother told me, because he went to the same elementary school I did. He's older than me by about 5 years. He told me, like, don't get Mr. Kaufman. He's the worst teacher in 4th grade. He's the toughest teacher there is. Boom, I got Mr. Kaufman in 4th grade. I can't even decide who I get, but it's just like, hey, you got Mr. Kaufman. Good luck. It was a tough year. I pulled off a lot of bullshit that year, though. Like, that's where my bullshit as a kid started. And later on, it evolved into higher forms of bullshit within middle school and high school. Like, to explain, pretty much in... Fuck. Pretty much in 4th grade, this is how it went. It's like a class of 20 kids.
Cool.
We had one teacher, Mr. Kaufman. He's like this big dude. Hefty, like really hefty. By that I mean fat, like... I guess like 280, 300. He wasn't like morbidly obese, but he was like pretty wide. His shoes were huge. Like think of Sora's shoes, they're like that. Should probably save also, because I haven't in a while. But yeah. Along with him, there was another teacher, Miss Cohen. I don't know why they decided you need 2 teachers for a 4th grade class, but oh well. Okay, I need the pictures. It's 1, 2, 3. I remember last time I couldn't find one that was in plain sight. 4. Over here. 5. And the last one. I think this one was like the plain sight one. Yep, this one. 6. So yeah, 2 teachers, Mr. Kaufman and Miss Cohen. At some point we had a 3rd, who was Miss Seti. We must have had a 4th. I think we had a 4th. Because I remember one assignment we had, we were learning bar graphs. And we each had to choose, like... We each had to choose something and we were gonna take a vote in class on, like, the bar graph. Fucking kill me, Mythril Shard. And everyone like picked their own topics, and we all talked in class. I remember my topic. I'm like, okay, what's the best video game? Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Spyro. I'm like, it's too broad. Like, no one's probably played all 3 of these. And I come up with like the most 4th grade bullshit question, and it's like, who's your favorite teacher? Mr. Kaufman won by a considerable margin, because a lot of the 4th grade kids were afraid of him. Fucking beating that pussy. Uh-oh. There. Word for a second. Alright, I need a blue trinity here. This was all rigged. Yeah, it was pretty rigged. It was like, you know, maybe it wasn't a class of 20. It must have been like a class of 28. But yeah, he got like 15 of the votes. Miss Cohen got like a lot of them as well. Like, not as much as Mr. Kaufman, but like a good amount. And then, I swear, we must have had like a 3rd person. I don't remember. And then like there was a 4th, Miss Seti, who was a learning student teacher. And no one voted for her, unfortunately. And then like, Miss Seti, I'll change my vote from Mr. Kaufman to you. And then she had 1 vote. And it was me. But yeah, Mr. Kaufman fucking won like a considerable amount. And then everyone was clapping for him. And then he said, I knew I was the best teacher. And he's looking at Miss Cohen and he's like, I knew I was the best. They weren't dating or anything. They were two separate teachers. I know Mr. Kaufman had a wife. He showed us some pictures at something. At some point he showed it to us. I don't remember when. Okay, there's Dalmatians right there that I need. What the fuck? But yeah, 4th grade was pretty rough. He was a tough teacher. Every single day, he gave us some kind of social studies assignment. From like this big-ass textbook. I definitely remember because this is where my bullshit started. Basically, every day, like, it's like read 6 long-ass pages, or 6 to 10 long-ass pages. Then you have to answer 5, like, questions that require paragraphs. And I'm like, I don't have fucking time for that. So instead of doing that, what I did was, I would always be at my grandparents' house. They had like this TV upstairs that I would always watch instead of doing assignments. I like put on Shaolin Showdown and always watch that. I completely remember it. It would be Shaolin Showdown, followed by, right after it would be Naruto. And I'm like, fuck that, I'm not watching that, it's a dumb show. Just because I heard some people say it was bad, I'm like, I don't want to watch it. Eventually, though, I did watch it. It turned out to be pretty good. It was like the really, really old episode, like the first 10, 15 episodes of Naruto. Like, that's when I was watching TV. Shaolin Showdown's fucking good, though. Really good show. Okay, let me think. I got Dalmatians from the Trinity, Dalmatians from here? There weren't Dalmatians. Mega E. There's a fucking Mega E. I should have gone here. Why the hell didn't I? I need that. Also never put on dodgeball. Okay, you do not need second. Actually, you do need second chance. Second wind. Quickly, yep. Berserk. You do not need wind armor. You do not need this either. You don't need this. Only basic attacks. That way you can heal me the most. Yeah, he's got healing orb. You're healing her. But yeah, I remember, like, I would always watch Naruto, not Naruto, I would always watch Shaolin Showdown instead of doing my assignments for 4th grade. And here's my plan, like, every single time, we would all sit, like, in this carpeted area in the classroom.
Heartless! Here! Thunder!
And then we'd, like, go over the questions. Every single time I would tell the teacher, I have to use the bathroom, and it worked every fucking time. Hey there, Marco. So pretty much all of 4th grade, I didn't do any social studies assignments. Instead, I just asked, can I go to the bathroom? And I hid in the bathroom for about 20, 30 minutes. This, I almost got caught like that one time when, yeah, bullshitting, literal bullshitting, by the way. I would sit in the stall for like 20 minutes, but, there was this one time where during the winter break, we would come back and we had like 3 or 4 or 5 of those social studies assignments. I didn't do any of them. If we asked to go to the bathroom for that long, we should get detention. But yeah,
Thunder!
what happened was, like, during that, we had, like, those 4 or 5 or 6 social studies assignments. I don't remember how much, but it was a shitload. Like, we spent an hour in class going over them. Literally, where have you been? Instant detention. Pretty much, on that day, I'm like, can I go use the bathroom? I go. And then, what happened was, I stayed there for like 20 minutes. I'm like, fuck. Well, I didn't say that, but I'm thinking to myself, what am I gonna do? They're gonna figure out that I didn't do anything. And someone else comes back. Like, someone else from that class goes here. And like, hey, can I use the bath? Like, someone else from our class. It's like, hey, can I use the bathroom? I'm like, oh, sure, go ahead. Like, I think I was washing my hands at that time, like, just washing and thinking, like, what am I gonna do? And he's like, yeah, you can use the stall. And I come back, like, 20 minutes after he comes back. And the teacher's like, hey, Mitch, is everything okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, that other kid came in, and I'm like, I let him use the bathroom, that's why it took so long. They fucking believe that. They must have thought I had some kind of condition, which is why I kept asking all the time. But for the remaining 20 minutes that were left going over the social studies assignments, I just sat there with my social studies book out on my lap, like face up, well, not face up, like to my chest. So it looked like I had answers, and I'm like just thinking to myself, please do not call me, please do not call me, please do not call me. If you have to pee a lot, it's diabetes. Yeah, they must have thought I had that. Or some kind of condition.
Thunder! Here! Thunder!
Forgot to switch out Tarzan for Goofy. Good. So yeah, I got through all of 4th grade bullshitting through those social studies assignments, watching Shaolin Showdown every day. That was a great show. Really good. I hate the new one that they made. It had potential to be a good show, but it just flopped. Completely flopped. My dad has it for 45 years and he's 55. The dog scared him on the street, so got it from stress. Ooh. Sorry about your dad, but I'm glad he's living with it pretty well. Get out the fucking window.
Come on!
I want to beat you outside in public so everyone can see. All your monkey friends. You can see how you're monkeying around.
Fire!
Oh, it's 2 fires. Whoops. Donald's fucking dead.
Here!
Good. Like Arc V's importance in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. In the end, it didn't matter after all. Every breakfast, lunch, and dinner, he has to inject some drugs to keep him alive. It's called insulin in Croatia. Insulin maybe in English. Oh, right, because of blood sugar. I think we should be good now. I thought I got everyone. Oh, you need to go back. Yeah, it's called insulin in English. I'm pretty sure it is. Great. This fuck already hit me. Let's try that again. But yeah, that's how I got through all of 4th grade, bullshitting my way through those assignments. There was another thing we had to do, and like this long winter break, we had this little science book that we had to answer all the questions on. Me, being a really asshole 4-year-old, no, 4th grader. thought to myself, oh, I just won't do it, and I'll tell the professor that, the teacher that I forgot it at home or something. Nope. What ended up happening was, obviously that didn't work, and he's like, well, I'm gonna have to give you an F.
Come on.
And I'm like, thanks. It's a cure ball. Obviously, I knew at that point I fucked up, and I tried doing it throughout like the rest of the month with my brother's help. Thank God for my brother. But yeah, none of that mattered. He never really cared or checked, and none of that really impacted my grade. Still had high grades, I guess. So yeah, that's 4th grade for me. But yeah, 4th grade, we had a lot of memories for me. We also played Blackout in 4th grade. That's where Blackout came from. I remember when I was playing Blackout, I was a complete loser. Like, I was that loser who was like, okay, spell cousin, and I'm thinking, oh, it has a Z in it, cousin, C-A-U-Z-I-N, and like and then like 3 people went. It's like, okay, they got the easy letter, C. Okay, fine. Next person goes A. Next person goes U. Now it's my turn. Like, okay, Z. And like, get the fuck down. Like, sit down. You lost. I was that loser. And like, in one game, I'm finally close to winning. And there's like less than half of the class standing up. And my friend was next, and like they were spelling a word. I don't remember what it was, but then it was my turn to spell, and I had to say Blackout to win. And I'm like, I might win this, but if I say Blackout, like my friend's gonna sit down. What should I do? And I'm like, Blackout, and I said it, and then she sat down, and I felt bad for me. But I ended up winning that game, and I had her go up and sit with the teachers upstairs for lunch. Shared my victory lunch with her. Just a childhood friend. I think she moved to Arizona at the end of 4th grade. Hey there, Motion Maker. And I'm a total loser in my school too, Nate. But I'm the only one in class that has a girlfriend. I wrecked them all. I definitely wrecked them all. But yeah, hey Motion Maker. Just talking about 4th grade. You missed my story and how I got through all of it with bullshit. But yeah, I said Blackout, ended up winning. And like later on, I made my friend sit down, but I ended up winning that game, shared the lunch with her, it was pretty good. Yeah, I think it's this way for the boss fight. Alright, time for Not Clayton. Not Clayton. Yeah, you know Marco. You surprised he has a girlfriend? I'm not. Fuck. Clayton's fucking shooting children. What the hell is this? Donald's just fucking walking, trying to figure out how do I get up this fucking 1-inch hill that's the same size as me. Alright guys, beat him down. For 2 years, I've known her since 1st grade in school. I thought girls are just a rumor. But now we're 2nd grade in high school. Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, I wasn't ready for that hit. I know he shoots first. You have to dodge roll, then the lizard rams you. Shit.
Here! Thunder! Thunder!
Damn it. Oh, come on, Tarzan was gonna heal me. The invisible sucks a dick. The lizard isn't... Okay, the lizard is pretty bad, but... it's really Clayton shooting at you. Because it's hard to time that dodge roll in the beginning. Mostly because of the camera. The camera really
Thunder!
fucks you up.
Here! Thunder!
Clayton shooting at things. What the hell is wrong with him? Alright, give me my fucking MP back. Alright. It also should do a kick at someone. Yeah, at that point, the road doesn't care. Now grams you. Alright, guys.
Come on! Thunder! Here! Thunder! Thunder! Come on! Come on!
Guys, get clean.
Come on!
I'll fuck up the lizard.
Thunder!
Fuck me. Fuck me again.
Thunder!
Fucking get Clayton. Aw, really? Damn it. God, you gotta be really quick with that thunder and comboing. Like, I know you don't have to kill the lizard, you can just go up to that top platform and kill Clayton that way. I'll never pull that off. I've tried so many times, I can't pull it off. I need to kill the lizard. I can't do it without killing the
Thunder!
lizard.
Thunder! Thunder!
Yeah, other stories from 4th grade. Oh, in 4th grade. So hyped for Saturday. Is that D23? Didn't Nomura say that it's not like really crucial news, it's gonna be like normal news? I remember a lot of people being bummed out about that. Found out. Okay.
Thunder! Here! Thunder! Thunder!
Maybe I can kill Click. And the laser's fucking chasing me. That was a fucking good dodge. Alright guys, get Clayton. Get Clayton. Go after him. I'll handle Geico's fucking smash.
Thunder! Here! Thunder! Come on! Come on! Thunder! 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 Come on! Thunder!
It's gotta be close to death. I can feel it.
Thunder!
Oh, Geico was fucking down. That 15% on car insurance didn't help you. Now he's kicking your ass. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Clayton got me. God damn it. I fucking got Geico. And Clayton got me. Damn it. That 15% on car insurance really got me that time. I'll give him that. it led to my defeat.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
God, that 15% car insurance. It hits hard.
Come on!
Fuck, already. Help! Help! Oh my goodness. Yes! Tarzan's the real MVP. 1 HP is still helping. Got it.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Get Clinton.
Thunder! 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 Come on! Thunder!
Might actually be able to kill him.
Thunder! Here!
Oh no. Oh, he's all the way up there. How the hell am I gonna get him down? And he's healed. Oh, did the laser... Oh, I thought the laser blast hit Clayton for a second. He was about to be really thrilled. Ah.
Come on! Thunder! 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 Thunder!
Fucking Mr. Call of Duty over there, getting kids. Oh.
Thunder! Here!
Okay. Yeah, fucking mega potion. Where is it? I get it? Alright, Geico's down. Time for Call of Duty. What a weird combo. Geico and Call of Duty. Guess 15% can really... Oh, wait. 15 minutes can save you 15 minutes can save you 15% on kill streaks or more.
Come on! Thunder! Here! Thunder! Thunder!
Oh, you're not making Donald into McNuggets this time.
Thunder! Thunder!
Got it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, I didn't finish going through 4th grade stories. So, in 4th grade, of all the years in elementary school, one thing that was always on my mind was like, when we do the award ceremonies at the end of the year, we all go to that big-ass auditorium. It's like the big projector. Whatever. Oh, there's also Dalmatians here. Yeah, figure out where they were. There they are. Okay, I don't need anything else here. But there's some items. Gotta go. Be back in 40 minutes. Or I'll see you. Take care, Marco. But yeah, like the award ceremonies at the end. Some people get like an award for getting perfect hundreds on everything. Which are like, you know, the fucking cheaters in class. Others... Well, actually very few people got that. But there was like this one award that I always wanted. It was to perfect attendance. It was like this pink slip that you get, and it looks so good. And it's like you get perfect attendance, you're like the shit in that class or that year. Like you're like a fucking god. Like perfect attendance. This dude is fucking amazing. And every single year in elementary school, I would always miss a day because I'd get fucking sick with some flu or virus, because I was like one of those asshole kids who always put fingers in their mouth. Now as an adult, I don't, because that's fucking disgusting. Oh, except when I eat chips. When I eat chips and I know my hands are clean, I obviously lick like the chip stuff off my fingers. Actually, eventually I stopped doing that also, because I'm like, why do that when you can just eat out of the bag? You know, it'll be more cleaner, you get more of the chips, etc. But yeah, I would get sick all the time. In 4th grade, I actually did get perfect attendance. And I felt good. Because, like, I'm in class. One day, though, I actually get very sick. Like, I feel feverish, and I'm, like, just thinking, this is it. I'm going home. I'm gonna lose my perfect attendance. I've actually been here every single day. This was, like, I think 2 or 3 hours into the day. And what happened was, like, I just felt like shit. Like, it was like, oh, I need to go home. I just can't. I'm gonna throw up. I feel nauseous, cold, freezing, sweating. It's going bad. I need to go home. And as usual, like in elementary school, the teacher is like, okay, go downstairs to the 1st floor to the nurse's office. I think my 4th grade class was on the 4th floor? It might have been the 4th floor. And I go down, go to the nurse's office, they take my temperature, and they're like, oh, 102, you gotta go home, or 101, I think it was. And they're like, you gotta go home. They take out your blue slip that you have to sign, you have to give in all your parents' information to contact them during the day. And I call over my dad, he comes home, picks me up, and like, they're like, okay, go back to your room upstairs, pack your stuff, you're going home. So then I go to my room, I go to like the closets in my class, get all my stuff packed, and like here's the best part, like Mr. Kaufman is like, okay Mitchell, your assignment is to get better, that's your homework, and everyone in class was like, oh, what, that's his homework? Because he would give us hard homework every single day, like that social studies homework and shit, or to read, and I got like so lucky, like, your homework is to get better, and everyone fucking was like pissed. God, it was fucking hilarious. But yeah, and then I was sweating like on that last day of this year. I'm like thinking, oh man, maybe I'm not gonna get my perfect attendance. I mean, I did show up for attendance, but I went home in the middle of the day. Am I gonna get perfect attendance? My friend was like, no, you're not getting, like my absolute best friend in elementary school, who I wish I could have been friends with forever, but I don't know what's happened to him. I would win the no attendance award. I am missing like half the year, almost every year until now. Hey there, motion maker. But yeah. Let me push this in. There's other stuff you can do here if I can remember.
How did he get...
Anyway, but yeah, like my friend is saying, you're not gonna get perfect attendance, you missed that day. And like, I'm gonna get it, you know, at least he took attendance, so that when he sent it into like the attendance sheet area, I'm definitely gonna get perfect attendance. And they called my name, I'm like, fuck yeah, I was so nervous, fuck yeah. Obviously, as a 4th grader, you don't know like curse words. Like, back in 5th grade, when someone first used a curse word, I'm like, what? What? They're bad words? You can say bad words? Like, at that point, someone who would say, like, bitch, like, you'd be like, wow, this guy is so fucking edgy. Like, this guy's crazy. He's saying bad words? It's crazy. But yeah, I got perfect attendance and I was so excited. And, like, during that year, I'm thinking, like, I'm telling my teachers, man, I just don't feel like I'm ready to go to 5th grade yet. Because I was feeling so guilty about the, skipping the year's worth of social studies homework. But yeah, like, then they hand me that and I'm like, I'm ready. You know what I don't know, though? I don't remember if this was a dream or if this really happened. But I do remember... I don't know if it was a dream or really happened, but I remember talking to Mr. Kaufman and saying how, like, I think at the end of my time in elementary school, I'm like, I never did any of that social studies homework for that entire year. And then he's like, I know, but it's okay. I don't remember if that was a dream or if that really happened. I'd like to think it really did happen, though. But if he's out there, Mr. Kaufman, I'm sorry, I never did social studies homework, but come on, like 8 pages, you give 8 pages of social studies homework every single day to a 4th grader, they're not gonna do it. Okay, I got my evidence. Hey, Rabbit, can we move on? Who do I talk to? Was it this guy? What the hell? Who do I talk to? Maybe one of these cards. Yep. I would be sad if it was a dream. I don't remember if it was a dream or if it really happened, and I wish I knew. Okay, let me see if I can figure out. Fuck, I don't know. But it's not the middle one. It's not the middle. It might be the 4th one. Whichever one fell last. Let me look at my stream recording. Damn it, I missed it. Okay, I'll go with you. Fuck, I lost both my party members. Okay, it's fighting alone now. Great. Let's do it. Probably screwed here, but oh well.
Ha! Ha! Come on! This should help. Ha!
Go get fucking wrecked, queen bitch.
Come on!
Okay. Oh, I don't fucking need Donald and Goofy. This thing's going fast.
Thunder!
If I could.
Heal! Come on! Heal!
Alright, I think the big witch over here needs another hit. Hey, go help your queen. I'm gonna there. Yeah, that's 4th grade for me. I think that's pretty much every important thing that I can think of from 4th grade that happened. Oh, another important thing. In my elementary school, every single year, all the classes would get together, and we have this dance festival at the end of the year, where each of the 4th grade classes, each of the 5th grade, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grades, like, they all have their own dance that they rehearse for, like, the last 2 months of class. And that's our dance festival. Sit down and get a present. So, pretty much, I'm pretty happy, like, the last 2 months of elementary school, every single year, because you just spend those 2 months not learning anything and doing the dance festival prep. down here. And I can't remember which, I think it was 4th grade, but our dance festival song for that year, one of the years, I think it was 2nd or 3rd grade, we had to do that song from Shrek. We had to do, God, what was it? It was like the main song from Shrek. Like, somebody once told me, like that one. I remember we had to do that. We had to do it for 4th grade. I think it was High School Musical. I don't remember which song, but it was a song from High School Musical. Like, if I got a list of all the songs and I got to hear them, maybe I could pinpoint which one. Or if I can find the footage of it. I know my parents recorded all of the dance festivals. But yeah, I remember dance festival was pretty fucking lit as a kid. We would also go out to like this big courtyard that the elementary school had, where we would all go out every lunch period. And that's where we would rehearse. And that's where the dance festival would be. Get him, guys. And I remember one day, I wore this like bright yellow shirt, and it was like the summertime, like I think May. And all of these fucking bugs were like attracted to me, because I'm this one kid in like this black asphalt area, wearing a bright yellow shirt with green pants. And all of these fucking bugs are sitting on my shirt, and I just keep killing them. They just kept landing on me. It was gross. That was a pretty bad day. I definitely remember that. I don't know if that was 4th grade or not. I kind of want to kill this and get through there. Didn't kill it. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Now I have to do everything. Oh, you know, I just remembered, if you kill like a few groups here and then you go out and then come back in, they should be all gone. Alright. Now instead of fighting them, you can just go back out, come back in, and they should all be gone. If not, I've been lied to. Okay, it's all good. So yeah, dance festival was pretty fucking important. But yeah, I remember one year we had to do that song from Shrek. Like, we all have these dance moves that we that like we do as the song is playing in a background on a massive boombox. And like all the parents show up and stuff. It's pretty cool. But yeah, one year we had that song from Shrek. Another year we had that song from High School Musical. Like, damn it, I can't remember the name of it. Fuck. The Dalmatians are probably that chest right there. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely that chest. You know what I just realized? I never took Tarzan's items. I probably used them all, but oh well. Maybe that's why the Clayton fight went so smooth. I don't remember what the other songs were though, but I know all of them were recorded by my parents. Really?
Heal! Heal! Thunder! 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 Come on!
Come on, Donald, get up.
Here! Thunder!
That hurt.
This should help. Donald!
Donald, get the fuck up.
Thunder! Come on! Here! Here!
Damn it. Donald, hit him. Fuck. Got his mixtapes now. It's alright, I got the chair of impregnability. Fucking Donald. Couldn't just use thunder before he died. This isn't good.
Heal! Thunder!
There we go, it's good now. Oh. Fifth grade, though. Fifth grade was like probably my best year. My most funnest time. Let me think of what other stories I can tell. Let me think back. I don't remember much of kindergarten. Sadly. And I don't remember if it was kindergarten, first grade when 9/11 happened. But I think on that day, like, they said it on the loudspeaker, like, a moment of silence for those in the tower. I don't remember exactly, but I know they must have said something to that. Me as a, like, first grader or kindergartner, I'm just sitting there confused. I'm like, what's going on? I think we ended class early that day? Not sure. Here's one thing though, I remember in first, I think it was first grade. I'm confused who I had for first grade or kindergarten. I'm assuming it's first grade that my teacher was Miss Steele. S-T-E-E-L. I remember liking her, but I don't remember much else. I remember in that year, every day, like, my grandpa would come and pick me up from my dad's side. And not every day, sometimes it would be my grandpa from my mother's side. Either or, they took turns picking me up. Sometimes it would be my grandpa on my dad's side. Very few times, it's mostly the other grandpa, but I remember going over to his apartment, and he would have, like, this TV on. I fucking remember going to his apartment and turning on the TV and, like, holy crap, they're showing Mega Man, and I'm watching Mega Man. And I fucking still remember the episode that they were showing. It was the one where they go to delete Pharaoh Man in the first season, where it's like Mega Man and Proto Man versus Pharaoh Man, and they do the double program advance on him. I still remember it, and it was such a cool moment for me as a kid. I can't remember if this thing has the Dalmatians or not. I think it does. Was it you with the Dalmatians? Yes, it was. I still remember that. It was a great time. Fucking watching Mega Man as a kid. That was a good show. Welcome back, Marco. Just me and you right now. think everyone else is gone. Okay, hopefully they... Good.
Come on!
I watched Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblade, Pokemon, and a lot of Disney shows when I was young. Oh man, I remember those. I also remember as a kid, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like the shit back in the day. Like, everyone watched it. All classes, like 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, we all watched it. I think in 4th grade was like when they were on the Egyptian god cards, and I was watching Yugi versus Kaiba in Battle City. It's like first week, part 1. Okay, fine. Obviously, it's gonna take multiple parts. 2nd week, part 2. 3rd week, part 3. I'm like, fucking end it already. 4th week, part 4. Then part 5 and part 6. It was 6 fucking parts for the duel. It was a really good duel, though. Okay, Puppy's here. Remember Johnny Bravo and Ed, Ed, and Eddie? I never watched those, though. The only shows I remember from Cartoon Network are, there was like this coconut on some island. There was Shaolin Showdown, I remember. I think they also had Naruto. I remember watching that. Huh, Leon? He's just... What do you have to say? Please lock the keyboards. Okay, I don't remember what to do now. Talk to him. Maybe he said go to Sid? Okay, he might have said go to Sid. Still exists, but it's boring for me. Yeah, well, it's not real Shaolin Showdown now. They made a spin-off to it. Not really a spin-off either, I guess, but they tried to reboot it. It didn't work so well, though. I like how they brought back some good voice actors, though. They brought back Omi's voice actor. I'm pretty sure they did. Kimiko's voice actor was Tara Strong. She did a good job. Raimundo's was pretty good. Jack Spicer's is different. Man, I remember when he used to be a serious villain. I'm kind of upset there's not a lot of Shaolin Showdown jokes with real-life Sean Spicer and Jack Spicer. Like, so many good opportunities, but nope. Now I watch Clarence Regular Show, Adventure Time, and Uncle Grandpa on CNN. There's a lot of good Cartoon Network shows I wish I could watch. Oh, Ben 10. I remember Ben 10. That was fucking good. Coming home from school in like 5th grade, getting some chocolate milk from the refrigerator, watching some Ben 10. Alright. Need to go bring that book. Ben 10 Jesus and Byakugan. I never saw Byakugan. Bakugan. I can't say it right. You know what I mean, though. God, I feel like my childhood was wrong. I never got to see a lot of good shows. I need to light that thing. I need to plug that keyhole in.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Okay.
Come on!
I hope there's no more Heartless after these guys.
Heal! Here!
Fuck!
Heal! Come on!
Okay, looking good. Nope, not looking
Thunder!
good. Alright, who's next? Who wants to fuck with me? Only thing I hated was that they were all in Croatian, kind of ironic. God damn, those got tough.
Thunder!
Alright, they're dead.
Come on! Come on!
Come on, everyone despawn.
Thunder!
Okay, good.
Thunder!
Come on, guys, kill it. I want to open this door.
Thunder!
Who the fuck is left? Oh, this guy.
Come on!
This fucking guy. Just go far enough here. He'll go away. Hopefully. God damn it, they won't go. What games did you play when you were young except Kingdom Hearts? Played a lot of Spyro. Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper.
Come on!
There. You're open.
Thunder!
You're done. Let me think, what else? Played like those PS1 or PS2 Harry Potter games. Those weren't as good though.
Fire!
Not as good as you would think they were. What else? I don't know, I had a lot of PS2 games, but I don't really remember them. Kingdom Hearts wasn't really like one of my favorites as a kid, actually. Oh, I had a lot of Game Boy games. Played Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think I had any scary games. I was a big coward as a kid. Tetris. I never got to play Tetris. Yeah, Game Boy, like the original Game Boy, and then they made a Game Boy Advance, which is like the flip one. God, I played so much Kingdom Hearts on there, and Pokemon. Like, Pokemon Emerald was probably my favorite. There's just so much to do. My brother's, though, his favorite is Crystal. I never got to play it. Still have an original Game Boy Color. Still have mine somewhere. Still have my PS1, my PS2. PS3 is right there in front of me. PS4 is in front of me as well. Game Boy. I think my brother has the DS. I'm not sure. You have Kirby's Dream World. I was one of those people who never got to play Kirby because I don't know. I just never was interested in it. Like pink ball on the title, and I'm like, all right, why play this? I'll take this game. What is it? Fucking what does this say? What DS games did I play? Played American Dragon Jake Long. I remember that one. Also good show on Disney. Really good show. I love that one. I love the ending where the Hunts clan dies. Although I liked season 1 better than season 2. I'm not sure which art style I like more though, season 1 or 2, but I like the story in season 2 a lot better. Okay, time to go to Sid. Oh, I can't go to this shit. Do you have Disney XD and Disney Channel on your TV? I don't think so. I used to, not anymore. Got rid of them because I realized I'm not really watching TV anymore. I spend all my time on my laptop. And there were some good shows there, though. I watch a crapload of those too, like Lab Rats, Livin' Maddie. I remember Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That was good. Mr. Mosby losing his shit all the time. I also remember That's So Raven. I think my favorite episode was that one where they have their own stories of what happened in Corey's classroom, and they made a spin-off to that for Corey in the House. Best anime ever, you know?
You see?
Yeah, holy
it's just
fuck,
as
those
I
were my
told.
jam. Those black peeps. They did do an episode on racism too, I remember. Chelsea had that camera in her cap. I also can't believe they're remaking a That's So Raven. They're making a That's So Raven 2 called like Raven's Home or something. Where it's gonna be like her son can see the future. She has a daughter also. What do you have to say? Summon Jam. See me in the first district. We watch a lot of the same shit. Yeah, it feels bad a lot of kids now won't really have that to look forward to. Sorry for not being there for a while back now. Welcome back, Nominate. We were just talking about some old days stuff, like the Game Boy, old games, some Disney Channel shows. Oh, you know what else I remember on Disney Channel? Kim Possible. It was a pretty good show. But I'm the kid who liked those things. Disney Channel shows, yeah, Kim Possible. It was a really good show. 4th season, I'm a little iffy on, but first 2 and then 3 were pretty good. The movie was good too. I like that. I never realized though, like how dumb the story sounds when you don't watch any of the episodes. It's like a girl in high school uses her cheerleading to combat the forces of evil, alongside the help of some kid who can't really do much, and another kid who's a complete nerd, trying to fight a blue dude, some girl with glowing hands in green. Yeah, the mole rat. Rufus, I think it was. I also remember Lilo and Stitch. That was another show. It wasn't so good though. Okay, let's put a potion. Potion, ether. Okay, I'd like to think if I go here and then go back out. You still have the DVD discs for it? Damn. You know what's weird? They also did the time travel shenanigans ever get mentioned again, by the way? I don't think so. No, I don't think they did. It was like in that one movie and that's it. Oh shit, check it out. It's me playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Do another pull. Let's see what I get. Oh yeah, the Lilo and Stitch movies were really good. And I got a fucking tree. Come on, give me that fucking Axel Art EX. And I got... nothing. I probably got a regular Axel SP version. Yeah, they have Axel Art EX right now. In English Union Cross. There's no way I'm getting it. I need to save my jewels. Fuck, did I customize Blizzard? I don't think I did. Yeah. I didn't. It's okay, I wanted to die. I need to customize Blizzard. It's really important for this. Lizard on here. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch 2 was pretty depressing. When Stitch dies, I really felt bad for him. Remember Scaredy Squirrel? I don't think I can go back that far.
Courage!
Yeah, I remember in Lilo and Stitch, they had the best crossovers. They had one with American Dragon Jake Long, they had one with the Proud Family, they had one with Recess, they had one with Kim Possible, where Dragon captures Stitch.
Heal!
Yeah, I need full health for this. They had the fucking American Dragon. I remember Recess. Not much, but I remember the movie was one of my favorites. As a kid. The movie where they try to save Recess. That one dude is like, okay, I'll move the moon like 2 inches to the right, so that way it'll be more snowy in the United States. That way there won't be recess, and all the kids' grades will go higher. Alright, here goes. Can't believe I died. Okay, opposite armor.
Come on! See ya!
Really? What got me?
Heal! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! This should help. Heal!
You want some?
Come on! Come on!
Okay. Oh, fuck, that was close. Damn it, that wasn't close at all. It did get me. I thought I had enough health, guess not. Although I guess it brings me down to 1 HP, so it makes sense. Yes, Yes, I got Blizzard on there. By the way, I had a PS1 and my grandma threw it away by accident. I had Bomberman. Wow, it feels bad, man. I'm so sorry.
Get some! Courage!
Thank you, Donald, for those wise words. Great, I'm at 1 HP too little.
Heal!
Fucking kill me. What other Disney Channel shows were there? Why is Goofy level 2? He gains experience faster than the rest of us, so when you manage to put on 0 EXP, Goofy is actually level 2 by that point. That's the long answer. Short answer, Goofy is hacking. That's the short answer. Damn it, tent won't help. That's his starting level, yep. Alright, let's try this again.
Heal! Heal!
Hope that heal got in. Okay, it did.
Come on! Deep freeze! Heal! Heal!
Just got that time. Not the head though, I didn't get the head.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Wow.
Heal!
This is a lot harder than I remember it being. I did regular Proud level 1 no equipment so easily. Now this is fucking eating me on the inside.
See ya! Deep freeze!
Okay,
Come on!
one body part down. Two down. Okay, he's gonna head cannon now.
See ya! See ya! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Please.
Come on! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Got him. That was easy. I'm just dumb. Hey, screw up, dude. Cage. Swift time level 3 crit. I remembered something right now. When I was younger, I thought he said deep freeze. I thought he said eat freeze. Like, eat literal freeze. You know, freeze from that Batman thing. Eat freeze. Okay, I need to get that postcard. Fuck. might not be able to get that postcard. I know I'm wasting time, but I need it for that Mega Ether later on. Alright, should be good to go now. Alright, give me some shit. Cottage. I like cheese. Go on. Mithril shard, useless. Mega potion, fuck yeah. Fuck, that's it. I think I need to go this way. Still wonder if there are programmer stats for 0.2 for levels but level 1, because level 1 counts as level 50. They might. Or maybe they just write that the level is 50. It really ticks off my, I guess, OCD that your level 1 is really level 50. It really kind of ticks me off. I mean, look at Kingdom Hearts 2. You just had a really OP Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1. You go to Chain of Memories, you're like, alright, you're level 1 now. You were 100 in Kingdom Hearts 1, you're 1 now. End of Chain of Memories, you go to Kingdom Hearts 2, alright, you're level 1 again. You go to 3D, you're level 1 again. Aqua, Birth by Sleep, got to 100. Go to Birth by Sleep .2, okay, you're level .2. I mean, you're level 50. Although I guess it does make sense. No one would really fucking train in Birth by Sleep. Unless you really wanted those trophies, but honestly, like, there's no way you're gonna train to 100 in Birth by Sleep. I remember Penguins of Madagascar. I never saw Adventures of Bill and Manny. I remember that House for Imaginary Kids. I saw one episode. It was like that kid has blue and he makes another friend that's jealous. They tries to get rid of blue. Like they do something with some rubber bands. I remember that being a thing. Codename Kids Next Door. I might have seen that. I don't remember much. I remember Rocket Power on Nickelodeon. Very little of it I remember. I remember there was like this one super episode where they do like all this cool skating shit to get to meet like a skating legend. A person is still on the no heart fight. Oh, those were the days, man. I wish I could be young. Like, as a kid, you're like, damn, my life sucks. As an adult, you're like, wow, my life really fucking sucks. Back in the old days where it's like, yo, you want to sleep during the day? We've got fucking nap time for you. You're a kid, you don't have to worry about getting a job, making money. I like to watch Ben 10. Yeah, we already talked about that. I still remember my favorite episode from Ben 10. It was like Kevin and Vilgax team up, and Ben is like, oh shit, I just discovered the master code for the Omnitrix. I have like a super OP Omnitrix stuff now. I can change whenever I want, whatever I want. No limit at all. And then, like, by the end of the episode, Ben is like, I reset my Omnitrix, good luck figuring this shit out as I give it to you. And then Vilgax's just like, I'm an expert in this shit, I can figure it out really easily. I forgot, what was I... Oh, right, this. So yeah, he resets it in the end of the episode, and it's like, great, there go my OP powers for the day. Yeah, like, that was my favorite episode. You gotta give props to him. For a 10-year-old, he pretty much outwitted both of them. Like, the most evil, like, I guess a bounty hunter, Vilgax is, or Overlord or something. He outwitted him. He outwitted Kevin, who's another 10-year-old, but he did outwit him. Okay, nothing here. Alright, Jasmine now. Buffalo, he sometimes gets trolled by the Omnitrix. He wants something and he gets another morph. He got the alien that can figure the limitless code out, though. I know, his kid figured that out in, like, the future episode, but he never figured it out. No, they just clipped through.
Heal. See ya. Heal.
Yeah, he could go to like that gray alien and figure out everything.
Deep freeze. Come on.
His kid did it. His kid did it in the future episode, which makes no sense because all the things in that future episode never happened. You're tired as fuck again. Bye, Marco. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, he got trolled a lot by the Omnitrix. I remember another episode where he messed up something in the Omnitrix where he got rid of the plate by accident. So now all of a sudden he has to wow, I got wrecked by spiders. Hey, just got off from work. Now I don't need to miss you sucking ass since I'm working first shift. Hey there, Filipino boy. We were just talking about old shows on TV. I think this thing has like a mega ether. I kind of want.
Come on.
But yeah, there was this one episode where Ben 10,000 is completely canon. It is? The ending of that was like Kevin 11,000 comes out and he's like a baddie. None of that happened in the other shows. Kevin becomes a good guy though. Okay, there's another switch you have to pull. If I can remember where it is. It wasn't here. Although I will go for that if I can.
See ya. Deep freeze.
How did I get wind? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. I think now you need to fight the... Yeah, you gotta fight those Heartless. All aboard! But yeah, in that episode, like, he got rid of the faceplate or something on the Omnitrix, and now every time he went into... Fuck, Donald, you just had to die. Had to fucking die.
Donald, get me straight.
Every time he went into a transformation, it would give him, like, a mixed transformation. Like, there was one where he mixed with the fish and the fire alien, there was one where he mixed with the diamond one and the small one. It was a pretty cool episode.
Curry. Get me straight. Come on. Come on.
There, got them all. Ooh, Aladdin's got sand up his ass.
See.
Alright, so I don't forget again, I need to get all of Aladdin's items this time. Can't go that way. Fuck, I'm taking all of this. Give me all of that shit, I'm taking it all. Abilities for Aladdin, you don't need this. Yeah, you kinda need that. I need to go up top. Fucking bandit guy.
This should help.
God damn it. Fuck off, all of you.
Heal.
Okay. Should be good now. Yep, go here. Okay, I need to open that one up there. Holy crap, I got that. This is... Really? These guys are tough. They're really hard to kill. And I think they're resistant to like all magic. This is gonna be really fucking hard. I don't know how to... Yep, looks like that's what I'll do. Alright, Pots, help me out. If I kill them, they drop a dark matter or whatever it is. I'll be fucking set.
Come on.
Gotta wait for the poison to go.
Heal.
Never knew you could get black funguses here. If you kill them with a critical hit, they give it to you. So, if I could get that one pot. The pot hit that thing. And there's no pots left. Alright. Well, thanks, Goofy. Fucking goofball. In 2 episodes of Ben 10 Omniverse, the 4th Ben show, it's about a Ben that never got contact with Omnitrix, and Ben 10,000 and the version of Gwen that got the Omnitrix instead are in those episodes. Wow, so that, I remember there was an episode like that in the original Ben 10. It was like an alternate reality. Damn, so that was canon? That's weird. Well, I'm glad I didn't get that. Fucking more items I can't use. Need to somehow get to that. And it's gonna be Pot Centipede. The dank Pot Centipede. You kill it, you get so much pot to put your plants in, you know. Didn't think I would see the Gwen 10 episode being relevant ever again, but here I go. I can't believe it's relevant. Oh well. Alright, where is it? Also, I forgot to switch out Aladdin for Goofy. Nice. Just how I wanted it to go. I've been getting a lot of bad luck this run, and then some good luck in between. Black funguses were weird.
Setting.
You have to be pretty lucky to spawn those. Killed Clayton very easily. Zap. Okay, let's get it. It's a fucking hot thing outside. An ambulance.
This should help.
Poison ass spikes.
Heal. Come on.
Getting it.
Come on.
Going. Leave me alone.
Heal. This should help. This should help.
Fucking suicide pot pills.
Heal. This should help.
Damn it. Oh, come on. God damn it, Sora, hit the head. No, oh, come on. The Gwen 10 episode's existence is kind of weird though. Ben just going back in time for no exact reason. I know, right? He knows everything that happens. And doesn't the grandpa get to watch at the end of the show, or at the end of the episode? That's weird.
Come on.
Just shut up. Help it.
Heal.
Fuck is it? Where'd it go? It's not here. Where is it? Is it back here? Okay.
Come on.
Thank goodness I'm not doing an undefeated run as well. Can you imagine, like, level 1, no equipment, undefeated, and Speedster? Like, I'd rather kill myself. Oh, I dodge rolled the wrong way. Yeah, he gets it at the end. It's kind of funny because I remember that he was supposed to get it in the first place, so he was supposed to get it in the first place.
Set it.
God damn it, today is not my day.
Heal. Heal.
It's like I'm doing everything normally you would do in here, but it's just not working out for me.
Set.
I think Donald keeps dying. He never heals me when I want it.
This should help. This should help.
Fuck!
Heal! Heal!
Ah, there's too many spiders. I fucking hate spiders.
Heal!
Okay, what are you gonna do now? Like, this fight's supposed to be super easy. It's not this difficult. It really isn't. You just gotta keep hitting the head. Anytime it turns around, just keep following it.
Heal!
Anytime it's in like a section of the city, just hit the head, split it up, run away, get back to it.
This should help.
It's not this hard.
Heal! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Just
Come
keep
on!
doing airsoft. There, you see, it's not that hard. It's super easy. You know what you don't get, though? What don't you get? Hey, ray of light. Alright, now the fucking tiger head. This is gonna take me forever. Seeing as how bad my luck is right now, it's gonna take forever. I'll get the Dalmatians there later. I better set the ladder. Okay, this is gonna suck. Ugh, Tiger Head is just... Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't have my commands set up properly. I forgot I need Thunder for this. Well, I've already fallen and I can't get up. Ugh, and it spit out some sand bastards.
Here! Thunder! 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 Ha! Ha! Ha!
That guy fucking jumped off.
Heal! Come on!
Damn it, they just come up here, hit me, and run off. Fuck. This isn't gonna end well. Oh my goodness. Look at that. challenge. Proud level 1, no equipment, and Speedster. Alright, let me change my... This needs to be Thunder, you can be Blizzard. And one more thing. I might summon here, so I'm gonna need a Mega Potion. Let's go out, and go back in. Why do they have to give him a new Omnitrix at the end of the 3rd series? I mean, sure, it's an upgrade in some areas, but what was the point of creating the Ultimatrix then? That sucks. Oh my god, I fucking hate this fight. Of all the fights in this game I hate the most, this would be up there. Definitely up there. Very high up, like top 3. It's just getting up there in the beginning. Aladdin's fucking wasting his MP. But he needs it. Getting up here, the things it summons, the eye lasers. Summons really annoying partners.
Come on! Thunder! Here! Here! Ha! Come on!
Oh my god, I fucking hate these guys. Aladdin's going apeshit for no reason. He hates sand, man. He hates sand. Like, I don't know how speedrunners can do this fight. I don't know, like for speedrunners, the universe just bends to their will. I don't have that ability. That's what it takes to be a good speedrunner. You gotta make the universe bend to your will.
Come on!
Ew, Aladdin's coming.
Come on! Come on!
Ah, come on.
This should help. Heal!
Bullshit heartless. No equips. Equips actually do help out a lot. You get more MP, you do more damage that way. But, oh yeah, they also let your summons do more damage, but this is no equipment. Here's the thing though, on this account, I've already gotten, like, beat the game on Proud, beat the game on no equipment. But I haven't gotten Speedster, so, you know, why not just do everything again? Like, what kind of a pussy do you have to be to play this game on beginner to get Speedster? No, do Proud level 1 no equipment. That's what you really have to do. What is Speedster again? I think it's 15 hours. I'm only about 3. You know what's funny about Aladdin's German voice? What's funny? There, leave it up.
Heal!
Ew, Aladdin's coming again.
Heal!
Really, Donald? Go for Aladdin and not me, huh?
Come on! Heal!
Sorry, guys.
Fuck! I hate this fight so much.
Heal!
Okay, might have a opportunity here.
This should help. Come on!
Fuck off my tiger. There.
This should help.
I hate these guys, they come out of nowhere. swords.
Not over yet.
Okay, he's digging.
Sorry,
Digging,
guys.
bitch. Fuck. He says the "here I come" in a way it really sounds inappropriate. He's like, "Here I come," like that. And I guess that's more American. God, I hate this fight so much. This fight always takes me like 20 minutes. Just to get lucky. And seeing as how today has been going, this is gonna take me an hour. Dig it, bitch. Dig.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Oh, Donald, what are you doing? Bandits are fucking OP. They have an incredibly OP ranged attack where they can throw their sword and make you go after you. They can roll right at you. Like, it's really bad. Bandits are absolute torture. Like, the fat body Heartless I can deal with here. The bandits, no. I need them gone. I could summon Simba, but I want to save it.
Heal!
I want to save it for when I do enough damage.
Come on! Thunder! Here!
Fuck off, my tiger.
Sorry, guys.
Damn it.
This should help.
Come on. Fucking hate these bandits. Hate how they can literally one-shot you and recode it, as they sometimes hit 2 times. Wow, they can hit 2 times? Ah, this fight's just so bullshit. And if you think it's just because I suck, you try this. It's not easy. Tiger Head is really one of the worst fights for level 1. You got eye lasers, you got the bandits. And then later on, if you do enough damage, the fucking air pirates come as well. They're not air pirates, air soldiers.
Come on! Here! Thunder! This should help. Give me strength.
Okay, let's try this now. You just summon, you go to Simba, use his thing. That should kill all the people he's summoned. Yeah, they randomly hit 2 times, 1 time with the roll itself, and then again with the sword trick.
Courage! Give me strength.
Okay, there's no one right now.
Come on!
Okay, one eye is down. This one shouldn't have much
Thunder! Here! Heal!
Got it. Okay. Good. Did it. You just have to get really lucky. Like, get him to a low amount of health, summon Simba, and then just finish him off. Okay, I think I could beat Jafar to... No, I think it's gonna take too long. it'll definitely take too long. The Dalmatians are up there as well. Can't get to them. What do you think about games where HP is ammo? I don't know. HP is ammo. Something about that just doesn't seem right. Okay, I need Goofy here because there's going to be a Trinity limit that I need. One of these has a torn page. Really? It won't let me go under? I think I could still reach it like this. Nope. Great, I have to go all the way around. That's probably the thing I need. That sucks. Right back here. Torn page, yep, there it is. I think that's a dark matter or something. That Trinity when they both survive. Still can't believe that. They both survived after a Trinity in Final Heartless. I wonder if it'll happen again when I do this. I need 11. Well, I need to find that Trinity first. And then I'll switch to 11. It was somewhere, I don't remember where. It might be this way. Yeah, I think it was this one. I don't remember what it gives you, but maybe it's something good. Oh shit, maybe it's Dalmatian. No, that was fucking garbage. Fuck what I need. Fucking gunship parts. Of all things. Alright, where's the safe point? I saw it somewhere. Maybe it's this way. Yep, found it. You need Aladdin's help? Oh, why? Just get good at sliding dash you need. He does in 3D though. Alright, oh, and an update on the Titus Fantasy X thing. I'm still trying to download it because it's taking fucking forever. Like with Mega Upload or Mega NZ or whatever it's called now, they have a fucking limit at 5 gigabytes. The file is 23 gigabytes for the mod. So, I need to just keep my computer on, hope it doesn't like crash or anything while it's downloading.
See ya!
But yeah, Mega Upload's limit is 5 gigs. So now I have to, and like after it downloads the 5 gigs, you have to wait 6 hours. So now I'm trying to download a 23 gigabyte file, waiting 6 hours in between each 5 gigabytes. should be able to open this. I forgot how. And I think inside you get Dalmatians and Orichalcum. Or Dark Matter. Anyway, where's that other statue that I need the monkey for? That one. Oh, great. More gummy pieces. And protector chain. Don't need it. Oh well, this looks like a good point to save and finish up. Was wondering though, did Aladdin have the lamp when he met Sora, or was it already stolen by Jafar? He had the lamp when he met Sora here. And recoded, I have no idea. Anyway, so I guess that's it. I'll return to this tomorrow. I'm waiting for Final Fantasy X to download. I mean, I have the game itself on my laptop already, but waiting for the mod to download. And I turned off my laptop last night, like just closed it and then opened it in the morning, and fucking Mega Upload just closed on its own as soon as I opened it up. So I lost like the 44% I was at when downloading to the fucking quota, but whatever. I'll try to get it. I want to do that Titus Fantasy X thing. But I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of the week. I should finish by Friday. So Sora could have nuked the whole series with his 9 wishes with Donald and Goofy. Yep. I mean, he could have just said, I wish all the Heartless were gone, I wish Kairi was back with me, I wish Riku wasn't a dick, I wish Maleficent was beaten, I wish Terra got his body back, I wish we all remembered Xion, whatever, it's all over. So thanks anyway for coming, and goodbye.